Hi,
Yo.
how's it going?
This is our first video ever. Except for the testing ones we did just a second ago. I'm trying to decide what to talk about. What do you want to talk about, Mr. T-Bone?
I want to talk about beingness and isness.
Like beingness, like just existing in this present moment instead of, being preoccupied with other moments.
Well, also, I want to just see, I feel like when I'm just being present in the moment, I'm have the potential to be fully creative. And so, what I want to explore is how can I be as fully creative as much as possible? How can I express myself and be the infinite creative being that I am and express that?
What kinds of things help you be more than, do or whatever the alternative to being is?
Help what
What kinds of things help you be? Are there things?
I think just art and beauty and love and creativity reminds me because it's like a reflection that I can look at and see like, oh wow, that's really creative and beautiful, and that just reminds me of my true nature, which is creative and beautiful. And so I like to explore how I can be infinitely creative and beautiful, whether it's like being like making up words and like really like or sayings or looking at things in a different way,
Like crack-a-lackin'?
like ecolution.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's already been done, but I think one of the things, a really big topic that I'm exploring right now is evolution equals options. Like the more one can evolve, the more options you have, whether it's you evolving your way of thinking, like if one can evolve to be more present and just be aware of one's mind and where their attention is, then they have more options of being present in the moment, instead of oscillating from consciousness to unconsciousness or mind to beingness. And so one of the things I'm really exploring right now is just transcending the ego and just being, really. So this is really interesting because it's almost like a ego tool, but at the same time it's like a tool. The ego is like a tool in itself where you can use it, transcend it, kind of like this thing that's holding our camera right now. Shiva, for example, is transcending the ego. That he's dancing upon the ego. The ego has its place as a tool or a stepping stone for the supreme divine. And it's important. You see the flames of transformation are coming right out of its head almost, and from around Shiva, dancing. But it's like a stepping stone, so it has its place. It's not like completely denying the ego.
What
It's
is
also
that
showing
little creature?
that's the ego.
Is it a turtle?
No, it's a human being. He's dancing on its back.
He's dancing on a human being's back?
The ego.
The ego version.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like a pillar or something to work from. It's not completely denying your ego and be like, I am nothing, I am nobody, but saying, I am somebody, I am something. This personality, this what I am, or story is, a part of that creation. It's part of, but it's a channel for creation to come through.
Definitely. And I just think, through everything that happens and in this experience of life, distractions and things happen, and there's beautiful adventure and learning curves, and this particular program provides an opportunity to reflect and also to communicate with other creatures that are on similar paths. And I think, in this quest to be and become conscious of, who we are and what we're doing and all of that, communication is highly important.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm definitely open to communicating and reflecting. And so, yeah, thanks for sharing and reflecting with and also look forward to hearing my brothers and sisters' input and reflection of their ways that they find of being and unique, their unique expressions of beingness.
Finding harmony with that, ego version of
because there's probably one thing, realizations I'm having right now is like there's probably a million, just like spiritual paths or religions, there's like so many paths to the highest realization, and there's like probably unlimited paths to beingness. And so what are those paths? And what if there's no path? I guess that'd be Taoism. No path is the path.
Just be. Why do you gotta be to be?
Well, it's like the doctor was saying at the Center for Spiritual Living today, like you go from doing and being instead of just do. Let's go to like, do, be, do, be, do, be, do.
It was really
so it's
clever.
Like being in the doing and doing in the being.
It creates a beautiful rhythm.
So yeah, stay attuned.
Thanks for listening and being a part of this with us.
And we'll see you in further excursions into beingness quest.
Word.
Peace.